into the game's tail end of Europe. Just like how you give me this judgmental look. I really do appreciate that. You got your boy GB and Zeke here ready to call the action. And we are jumping into this matchup with Fixie, who has 4 eliminations, most of the lobby thus far. But we're not going to him first. We're actually going to Kiddo and Boons. And Kiddo actually just picked off Fixie to start this off. So the Elim leader of the lobby says bye-bye. And that is going to go to Kiddo. Not bad with the boombo there.
With the old boombo. Keep in mind, Boons is gone, his dual partner, so he's kind of in a tougher situation. You know, having to fight a whole K.
Hey.
And it's okay. You know, just
okay, try again. There you go. Nicely done there. The boombo connects and gets the cleanup on aisle 2 against Arnatron. Good job with the boombo. It is such a powerful weapon. And we've seen some crazy plays with the boombo, Zeke. Last week, I think someone picked up a triple with the boombo, and Kiddo tried to get out of there with the launch pad, but was not able to utilize it. 2 players going to be right in front of him, and that's Adam. And Adam goes down, finds another one, an anonymous Cloud will fall victim to Kiddo. Once again, Kiddo impresses.
Man, another few eliminations picked up, but keep in mind, with all this noise he's making, everyone's like, look, we can tell you're by yourself. We'd like this free elimination. That's why you see a bunch of tracers coming in. He is ripped all the way into critical. But now we got to see what's going on over here with Numb. His dual partner, Brutal Akusto, is gone, but Numb's by himself sitting on 4 eliminations.
Yeah, 4 elims, doesn't want to draw too much attention in their direction. So far, though, with that 4 eliminations, 4 points, you're really just trying to hold out as long as you could possibly get to for that top 15. And then you start to get some placement points. We know how much the eliminations are and how valuable they are, but those placement points equally as valuable.
Yeah, we'll definitely see the game slow down quite a bit because, as you talked about, top 15 being that first threshold for points. A lot of these people, they want those points. They're so vital to their game, helping them move up the standings. So we're going to see a lot of people slow things down, make sure that every move they make
Kiddo!
He might be okay. It's okay. Watch the bottom left.
I saw Kiddo in the corner there. I just have to watch the bottom left and keep track on the elimination feed. But this is a the rotation now is going to start to come out for Numb, who's going to try and just place himself at the edge of this circle. There's going to be a player right in front of him as well, and just one by ones right away. That other player has literally the same idea. There's a fight going on, player up above him. Numb knows this, but Numb once again just continuing to play this very methodical approach. He wants to catch players off rotations, and that's Capsu, who was down low, and he punishes them, gets another one there onto Starliu there as well. That gets him 2 more. 6 elims on the board for Numb, and while he's playing safe, I got to give the credit where credit is due. You're not trying to draw the attention. You're just trying to punish the players who are rotating, maybe a little exposed, maybe a little weakened, take full advantage of it.
Man, and you saw him there for just a moment try to he draw a bead there on that baller. I love that he waited. He just opted not to engage. He would have made noise. That person could have potentially fired back. I love that he was patient with it. Over to Harmy and Pepper, though. These guys are looking pretty all right here. I believe in the mid-ground tar players all the way around. We're getting closer, GB, almost top 15 status.
Yeah, players, you hear a lot of them up in the sky. You hear those gliders circling around where Harmy is. They're just trying to stay up, and everyone's scrambling about, looking for the eliminations, looking for anyone's going to challenge in Trapdoor, and that's Polar's goodbye, or Polar's, who's going to be out of the game here. And I love that play, one of my favorites, when you just edit out one of the corners of the flooring, and that player, unbeknownst to them, is just going to find themselves on another level, and that is where you catch them with the pump, with the shots right to the body to pick up the elimination. Catching players unawares.
It happens, you got to be careful. You got to respect a lot of these players. If you don't own a wall, you got to make sure that you replace it. Otherwise, everyone, whoever does on that wall has editing rights. They can edit you in just like you talked about. So yeah, if you're new to Fortnite, make sure you own that wall and you have editing rights over it, because if not, you will be punished for it.
Now we got TerpFN and Kaiser. Kaiser and TerpFN actually have been top performers. I believe they were in our top 10. Yes, they were in the top 10 yesterday. We did talk about them, and maybe this is going to be a big game for them here. Kind of rough there to be pinned against the trees. The tree being such a nuisance to have to deal with. But Tripper and Kaiser knocked down Harmy, who we jumped on board with a little while ago, made some good plays, but it will be the pumps from above will be the undoing of the M10 player. Tripper, Kaiser continuing to box out, tunnel, and good job with that placement of the poison traps. Also going to open it up in case anyone is rotating out. They may get tagged up a few times with it, but someone's going to pop up right behind Tripper, and he's going to have to play that defense. One elimination for this duo as well, and a lot of players are going to be right there. That's going to be Blasco goes out of this one. Thought I saw another one in front of him, but it will just be the tree.
It will just be the tree.
Just the tree.
And look, M10's partner there, Pepper, is he just picked himself up an elimination. That Siphon going to come through, but he's still in very critical condition. And look at this, Tripperman finding more loot. Look at these guys on the high ground as well.
Yeah, you got BottchR and Terp. In the mid ground, you have Sane as well as Enigmatic and Pepper. Pepper, the teammate, I believe, of Harmy.
Yes.
And then I have, oh God, that's just a great name. I'm just going to say Ebola. I can't even do it. Yes, Lupo, come right. Yes, it's ridiculous. He's out of the game. Goodbye.
He's been eliminated. Back to the lobby with you, good old friend. It's all good.
Should have checked yourself out. All right, so now we got Pepper, who's going to be out of the action.
Wow.
And Turk will be low, 50 HP, less than, but goes down at that moment. It's going to be Kaiser and Tripper, who got BottchR up above, and BottchR has that ultimate high ground, but they'll be able to outlive. Kaiser may not be able to stay alive, but Tripper certainly will. They're looking up, seeing this might just come down to this is going to come down to the health here at the final moments. Does someone try and make a play? Who knows?
BottchR goes for it, it bonks his head though, and it's gonna go down. And look at Botch up top. He has 3 campfires, GB.
BottchR is going to be able to win this. He will win this game. Tripper has no choice. They have to concede. They don't know what's going on up above them, but Botch knew the play. Drop down both campfires, pick up the dub. Victory Royale for Botch and his squad member. And you play that saxophone all the way to the midnight day, right? I don't know if that was a song.
That was, something like that.
I messed that one up. I felt good about it. I felt good about it as I said it. But then as it came out of my mouth, it was like, that just didn't make any sense.
Well, what does make sense is there's more games to be had. Because we are already going on. 47 players left, 26 duos. CRR, your elimination leader here. And man, that last game did not disappoint. First one for us, and we have plenty more to go.
And I know that people are like, oh, it didn't disappoint. It went down to health. But it's like both players played so well. They played their position so well, the ultimate low ground, the ultimate high ground. Sometimes it just be like that. And they prepared for that moment where they would have to double campfire to keep themselves going in the game. Just the little bit of ticks that you get from the double campfire was the difference maker here. It's about utilizing your utility to the utmost potential.
Yeah, for sure. We saw BottchR's teammate Terp. He actually dove down on both BottchR and his dual partner and was down basically immediately. And so Botch kind of had to stay up top and make the late rotation. But all in all, man, he just played it very well. Like you said, had the campfires to help him out. He waited till the very last moment to start using them and converted that into a win.
Deceptos needs to be careful. While flying in the sky, took some damage, but not enough to really scare him. But there's going to be 2 players right in front. Did he get that wall?
He did. The teammate flew in. They have that edit available to them. He's just waiting.
They backed away.
Oh, I thought it was going to be a follow-up, but they said, nah, it's okay. We're good.
But also the wherewithal from them at that moment to just back away from that, right? To recognize that, hey, there's a player right next to us. We really don't want to deal with this at this point in the game. Got to get to that top 15. Got to start to earn some points. In the situation here that Nakwa finds himself in, end up getting an elimination. Did not count there on the spectator, but we'll keep a tab on it here. And this is going to be 1 point for them. So close. There goes the elimination. Another one onto Tifia as well, we saw earlier on. Ended up getting picked up, I believe. That was a pickup because Deceptos knocked Tifia in the sky. There's our elimination leader, CRR. Ends up losing the Floriixn. This player just tries to get a few boxes up above him, but CRR is just trying to force him down, and his teammate Leo is right there to help him out. And that will be the resources, the ammo, and the elimination. What are they going to do? Jump pad. Okay, so they're going to launch on out of here, go take to the sky, let everyone else deal with one another. They also
There was a follow-up. They could have gone for it. They're like, you know what? Look, let's just get safe. Let's get
community launchpad.
You know, let's just establish ourselves. Let everyone come to us. We'll gatekeep them. We'll see what we can pick up. And they're utilizing this brand new gold infantry rifle, very deadly in the correct hands. Also, as Dr. Lu will point out, very loud.
Yes, that is a very, very loud weapon in Fortnite, but good play there from CRR, who follows up and picks up the elimination. That's number 5 with that purple pump. Also be a player right on the other side of this wooden wall. His teammate Leo JT does call it out. And you have to have the comms be clean at this point, Zeke. Anyone who's been in a competitive environment knows this and just pushes on in, pops him for 210. That player is down. Surely pick up that elimination. You also have Juganza and Vino that are going to be in the ultimate high ground. Some of the Gambit players will be in that mid-level there, but the scramble down low, Zeke, and you're starting to see these bodies drop. And we have 16 duos remaining here. One more, and all these players, as you see, pop up. The timing, convenient. Wow, it's like they're listening. Right there, 15, 14. Now all these players, they have earned themselves 3 points.
That's right, 10 being that next placement threshold. But like you talked about, man, it's about to be chaos for all these players.
Oh, what a great
trying
angle.
to get into safety. An angle here, nothing follows up. A down there on Rora. Another follow-up. I believe that was his duo partner. We're going to see a follow-up there. That was not his straight elim. That was a cleanup, but still moves.
Got to get in. Oh, and that's the gatekeeping, right? And like the player knew that he was going to be coming around the corner and met him with the pump right to the body. Vino and Juganza still continue to hold the ultimate high ground. We have 8 duos remaining in this lobby.
A rift to go. Didn't rip anyone else out, but it's okay. He's going to start to dive on down, reposition as quickly as possible. Meet back up with Juganza. I believe he was trying to see if they could pick up others along the way and kind of force them out of position, but nothing did happen. Juganza's being challenged. The edit drop down.
I think he ended up getting the trap elimination on him. Oh, he's going to be right there. Right to his right side. He does have the rockets. That rocket's going to be a pucket rocket if I've ever seen one there. That's an old school reference if you guys don't know about that one. But it's okay, though.
I like it.
Did lose that high ground. And just for context, a pucket rocket's when you shoot a rocket and it just flies off into the other dimension. That's basically what it is. Shout out to my boy Chris Puckett. Floriixn and Furious in the ultimate high ground. You got George Q, as well as Harambe that are going to be there, and CRR with 9 eliminations, continuing his run in this game.
He found a launch pad, GB. This could be good if he wants to challenge high ground, but right now, man, again, he's by himself. One shot goes out, cracks back. Unfortunately, Harambe
does get the better of him there. And, some more players now starting to feel the pressure, the storm continuing to collapse here. You got Floriixn and DontBeFurious. Yes, this is a good old-fashioned 2v2v2. And the stinkers to zone out, in case anyone tries to get a little gully there and try and push up. This could come down to another one of those, right? Oh, but I wonder if anyone's going to try and challenge this. Furious is going to be right below. You got Nakwa and Jords. Alu's Jords right above Juganza and Vino. Floriixn is playing the high ground, still maintaining it. They don't want to give this one up. 3 more stinkers as well. And as this zone starts to close, the stinkers become that much more valuable. And look at that. They're just going to keep throwing more stinkers. Furious is going to go outside and challenge another player. You have one body down. Got a duo remaining. It's a 2v2. They see exactly where they are, and that is going to be the victory royale picked up by Floriixn and Furious. Brilliant work with the stinkers. Was able to zone them out. He had his teammate there to continue to apply pressure in case players tried to just build out, get themselves